Presentation of University of Chicago men's soccer here on the Maroons Broadcast Network, powered by the Illinois Media School. We are coming to you live from Stagg Field on the south side of Chicago, Illinois, as the University of Chicago Maroons come in at 6-0-1 of the season, take on the Carroll University Pioneers at 0-6-1. I'm Chris Rouse here on the call tonight, and the Maroons come in just a dominant force in their first three home games. They had three dominating wins over Wheaton, McAllister, and their latest against Loris on September 16th on Sunday. A big win for the Maroons. Today they take on a Pioneers team from Carroll University that is still trying to figure it out. Right now, obviously, still winless so far in the season. Have improved as of late, got a tie in their last match taking on St. Norbert, but unfortunately unable to pull out the win as that game went into double overtime. The Maroons come in. They're going to start today in net, their keeper number one, Aaron Katzenpalis. He's been very dominant for the Maroons so far this season. He's got 4 shutouts so far this year, coming in 6-0-1. And so far this year, only 6 goals allowed. Meanwhile, for Carroll University, sort of been a revolving door for them as far as the keepers today. They're going to go with Peter Villafuerte. Peter Villafuerte is winless with a loss and a tie, but since he started, Carroll University has been able to at least put points on the board in their respective matches. He only has 4 goals allowed so far this season, and of course he was the one in net in their most recent affair against St. Norbert. So he'll get the start again today. Those are the keepers today, but for the Maroons offensively, their offense has pretty much been led by number 10, Matthew Coe. Matthew Coe with 7 goals so far in the season, leading the team, followed by Max Lopez, number 9, who also has 6 goals on the year. Lopez had 2 of those 6 goals that he's had this season in the Maroons' last match on Sunday against Loris College. Meanwhile, Matthew Coe, he was not to be left out of the scoring over the weekend. He put in a goal against McAllister on Saturday when the Maroons defeated the McAllister Scots. That game on Saturday, scoreless going into half, then the Maroons pretty much just turned it on. Went 0-100 real quick in that matchup against McAllister, putting 2 goals up early in the second half, en route to their 2-0 win. Meanwhile, against Loris, pretty much came out of the gate firing at the Maroons. They were definitely on the attack against Loris College. In that game, had 26 shots against Loris College, 11 of which were on goal, limiting Loris College to only 18 total shots. Only 4 of those shots from Loris were even on net. So the Maroons just closing teams down on both sides of the pitch, whether it be with their strong offensive attack led by guys like Matthew Coe, Max Lopez, Dio Adeosun, who also has 2 goals, third on the team with 2 goals, or their keeper, Aaron Katzenpalis, who's only allowed 6 goals in 7 matches. The Maroons have just been dominant all around the pitch so far this season. I mentioned the Maroons jumped out early against Loris. Had a first half goal in that game from Max Lopez, which was a penalty kick. And then Dio Adeosun and Max Lopez added second half goals to put that one on ice. And the Maroons right now getting ready not only to battle the Carroll University Pioneers, but also getting ready to battle the elements. Intermittent rain here at Stagg Field. It was raining just a little bit. It stopped, and now it looks like the drizzle has picked back up. Looking at the lights here at Stagg Field. Looking down on the field, you got Dio Adeosun kicking the ball around as the Maroons get ready to be introduced, as do the Carroll University Pioneers. Meanwhile, for Carroll University, I mentioned only 2 goals so far on this season. Their most recent goal came against St. Norbert. That came from Shea McConnell. That helped the Pioneers get the draw in their matchup against St. Norbert. And before that, the only other goal they had was from E.C. Veladez. He had a goal in the previous match for Carroll University in a loss against Concordia University of Wisconsin. And in both of those matches for Carroll University being outshot, they only had 1 shot on goal on 6 total shots in the match that ended in a draw against St. Norbert, and then the 3-1 loss to Concordia University outshot 15-20 total shots on goal. Only 6 of their 15 shots were on goal. Meanwhile, Concordia University, 12 of their 20 were on goal. So it's pretty simple what's been causing problems for Carroll all season. Pretty much just being dominated on both ends of the pitch. And this not really their best matchup as they're taking on a Maroons team that has just been firing on all cylinders as of late. Outshot Loras College 26-18, 11 of their 26 shots on goal in comparison to 4 from Loras. And then on Saturday, only allowed 2 shots on goal from McAllister, while they put in 6 themselves in order to win their match 6 of 14 in comparison to 2 of 9. I'm looking down on the pitch. Looks like both teams are getting ready. And in just a moment, we will be getting the national anthem, and we will be getting the starting lineups for tonight's match. Remember, this is the Maroons Broadcast Network powered by the Illinois Media School. For more information in broadcasting, visit the Illinois Media School. And to do that, you go to beonair.com. That's Be On TV, Be On Radio, beonair.com for more information about the Illinois Media School. The captains meet down right at about the 50-yard line here. As you can see, we're playing on the football field here. The men getting ready to take on Carroll. After this, they will be off until the 22nd, where they will take on Calvin. The women will be in action tomorrow. And we will now get ready to get the national anthem in the starting lineups in just a moment here at Stagg Field. This is University of Chicago men's soccer here on the Maroons Broadcast Network, powered by the Illinois Media School.
The University of Chicago Athletics program aims to enrich the life of the whole person and is invested in competitive excellence. Your contributions to the Friends of Maroon Athletics enhance the student-athlete experience for all teams. Help us build on the already exceptional foundation of success for which UChicago is recognized. Support UChicago student-athletes by making a gift to Friends of Maroon Athletics today.
Here on the University of Chicago men's soccer getting ready to go into action against the Carroll University Pioneers here on the Maroons Broadcast Network powered by the Illinois Media School. Right now, we'll send it to the PA announcer as he announces the starting lineups.
A junior defender, number 3, Mark Bayer. A junior defender, number 4, Issei Valadez. A sophomore midfielder, number 6, Andy Golden. A junior forward, number 7, Shay Connell. A senior defender, number 10, Chad Peterson. A freshman forward, number 12, Jack Kiskala. A sophomore defender, number 15, Tate Retschgauger. A junior midfielder, number 20, Jake McChrystal. The sophomore defender, number 24, Patrick Efferin. And now the starters for your University of Chicago Maroons. In goal, a sophomore from Harrison Township, Michigan, number 1, Aaron Katsimpalis. A junior defender from Austin, Texas, number 3, Sam Droblos. A sophomore defender from Bollisonwood, Pennsylvania, number 5, Isaiah Holquist. A senior midfielder from Holland, Michigan, number 6, Nico Capitosto. A senior forward from Tulsa, Oklahoma, number 9, Max Lopez. A senior forward from Santa Monica, California, number 10, Matthew Coe. A freshman midfielder from Lisbon, Portugal, number 11, Vicente Matus. A senior defender from Oberlin, Ohio, number 12, Josh Schofield. A junior defender from McLean, Virginia, number 14, Nate Johnson. A junior forward from New York, number 17, Dayo Adeosun. And a sophomore midfielder from Austin, Texas, number 27, Carter Romero.
So those are your starting lineups for tonight's match. We will recap after the playing of the national anthem. And it is now time to get this one underway here as the University of Chicago Maroons men's soccer team takes the pitch here at Stagg Field as they get ready to take on the Pioneers of Carroll University. First, let's recap the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Pioneers from Carroll University, in net will be number 0, Peter Villafuerte. Number 2, Peanut Taylor. Number 3, Mark Bayer. Number 4, E.C. Valadez. Number 6, Andy Golden. Number 7, Shay Connell. Number 10, Chad Peterson. Number 12, Jack Kiskala. Number 15, Tate Resh Gauger. Number 20, Jake McChrystal. And number 24, Patrick Heffernan. And now the starting lineups for your University of Chicago Maroons. First in net, number 1, Aaron Katsimpaulis. Number 3, Sam Droblos. Number 5, Isaiah Holquist. 6, Nico Capitosto. Number 9, Max Lopez. Number 10, Matthew Coe. Number 11, Vincent Matus. Number 12, Josh Schofield. Number 14, Nate Johnson. Number 17, Dayo Adeosun. And number 27, Carter Romero. And the ball at center field. Looking like Carroll University will start with it here. Looks like the Maroons are going to start this one out with a 3-3-3-1 set here. I'm looking at the players on the field, looking at the players on the pitch here. Nico Capitosto.
These numbers for them aren't the worst, so that's good. I wish they were a little bigger.
Number 6 out there sort of playing in between. Not sure if he's going to drop back here, and this is going to be a 3-4-3, but we are getting ready to begin this one here with Carroll University getting ready to kick it off here for the Pioneers. Number 12, Jack Kiskala. And we are underway here at Stagg Field on the Maroons Broadcast Network, powered by the Illinois Media School. And out of the gate, a long pass there, taken away by the Maroons. That was Schofield that had the ball on the far side of the pitch, and now the Maroons pass it back to the opposite side. Coming up for the ball here is number 5, Isaiah Holquist. Holquist decides to pass it off to Capitosto. Maroons trying to work it down the field. Excuse me, yeah, actually this is Capitosto. Kind of mixed up there with Vincent Matus for a second on that play. But now the Maroons moving the ball down the pitch. They send it long here. And the effort to get the ball on the far side of the pitch, that's number 17, Dayo Adeosun, trying to get it for the Maroons. And now nice challenge by Carroll University. Here's a cross from Adeosun. Matus unable to control it, and now back the other way come the Pioneers of Carroll University. Long pass here, and that one picked up easily by Cano, but a foul against the Maroons. Free kick here will be taken by Carroll University, a long free kick. That kick taken by E.C. Valadez. Well played off the head by the Maroons. And that ball going to be chased out to midfield, picked up here by Patrick Heffernan for Carroll University as he gains possession. He tries to pass to a teammate. They boot it into the air. It's over to Shea Connell. Connell being challenged along the sideline. Great challenge there by the Maroons, Isaiah Holquist. And it forces a Maroons throw in. And Holquist himself will actually take that throw in as the official guides him back to the point where the ball actually went out of play. Capitasto decides to pass it back. Droblos passes it over. Adeosun passes it down the pitch, and here come the Maroons. An opportunity for the Maroons to get aggressive and probably get on the board early here. And they try to pass it over to Adeosun. Adeosun with the cross off the leg of Connell. Shot opportunity, and that's into the net. And the Maroons score. Max Lopez. Lopez with the assist from Adeosun. Lopez already coming off of a 2-goal match against Loris on Sunday. Picks up where he left off as he's got a goal early in this one. 2 minutes, just a little over 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes here into the match. And he's got his first goal here, and the Maroons take a 1-0 advantage. Ball sent long here. Heffernan will body pass that one over to number 2, Peanut Taylor. Taylor gets it back to Heffernan, and now the Pioneers trying to work it down the pitch. It's Mark Bayer, and he passes it. And a long pass here will be intercepted by the Maroons as Sam Droblos. Droblos tries to send it long to a teammate. Instead, taken away by Carroll University. Adeosun with a good job intercepting that pass, but he can't quite control the ball. And now Carroll University, if they can get through, they have a shot opportunity. Here's Kiskala. Kiskala with a long shot just out of play. It is good in the other football in which this field is being played on. But in the football that we're playing here, not good. That's going to lead to a goal kick from Katsimpolis. Nate Johnson in possession for the Maroons here. Trying to find his next move here. And he passes it over to a teammate. That's Lopez. Over to Matus. Matus back to Capitasto. Here's Schofield. Schofield looking for a teammate, and he's trying to lead Adeosun with a long pass. Adeosun, that one challenged well by Carroll University, and they actually won the argument as Bayer knocked that one away from Adeosun. But apparently the Maroons touched the last. It will be a Carroll University throw-in. So Max Lopez with a quick goal here gets the Maroons on the board. That goal is officially assisted by Dio Adeosun, who had a nice cross to put him right in front of the net. He took advantage of it and put it home for the Maroons to get them the 1-0 advantage. Meanwhile, here's another opportunity for the Maroons to score, but that one will be picked up immediately by Peter Villafuerte. So Villafuerte sends it long here on the kick. Coming into the match, Carroll University had allowed 19 goals. They have now allowed 20, obviously, with the early goal from Max Lopez in this matchup. There's a long kick down the pitch. They send it long. That one a little too long from Isaiah Holquist as he was trying to find Carter Romero. It will lead to a Carroll University throw-in from Peanut Taylor. Long throw-in by Taylor. Taken away here by the Maroons. There's another long pass here. Looks like the Maroons, it looked like Lopez managed to stay onside. Now here's Romero into the corner. Let's see what he does. He finds Lopez, and that one going to be whistled by the official who is at the other end of the pitch almost, out here in midfield. He's going to call him offsides, and that'll lead to another Peanut Taylor throw-in for Carroll University. We're actually being told that the ball actually went out there. They hit it into the air. Maroons trying to get back to it, and now here comes Carroll University with another opportunity. They've already had one shot go high, and that pass just a little bit behind Shea Connell, and it'll be out of play for another Maroons throw-in, and that throw-in will come in from Holquist. Holquist gets it back after he threw it in.
I don't know. I think it got just kicked far away, so they exchanged balls and then she.
Here's Matus back to Holquist.
It's smart.
Over to Johnson. Nate Johnson passes it back to the keeper, Aaron Katzimpalis. And cross pitch on the long pass there as they go to Johnson. Now Johnson just sort of gives it up and gives way to Holquist, who tries to find a teammate. That one gets through. Lopez looking for a foul there as he took a lot of contact trying to receive the pass. Nonetheless, the Maroons will throw it in here after the long pass from Carroll University went out of play. Johnson passing back. Passes back to Droblos. Droblos over to Schofield. Now Matthew Coe. Matthew Coe over to Holquist. Holquist passing to Romero. And now Romero going to try to charge here. Romero sets one up, a long pass here. The header is in.
Goal by number 9, Max Lopez, assisted by 20.
And Max Lopez with his second goal of the match. The Maroons have a 2-0 advantage. What a header by Max Lopez. Actually, what a pass by Carter Romero, putting that one in the perfect place. Pretty much made it unplayable for Peter Villafuerte. And an easy goal for Max Lopez as he heads that one into the net. His second goal of the match. Second goal, period, for the Maroons. They lead 2-0 here. So Lopez in the last 2 games, 4 goals. Had 2 against Loris. He's got 2, not even 8 full minutes into this one here against Carroll University. Carroll University now trying to find a way down the field. Valadez has the ball here for the Pioneers. He sends it long. And that one off the head of a couple of players. It looked like that was the Maroons' Johnson that made contact with it. And now here's Schofield over to Adeason. Adeason passes it back to Schofield. And over to Droblos. Droblos passing it over to Johnson. Over to Holquist. Shea Connell going to sit back, not going to challenge here. Number 7 in orange for Carroll. There's a long pass. Played off the head there by Mark Bayer for Carroll University. They pass to the middle of the pitch here. This is Heffernan. Heffernan challenged by Romero, and the ball goes back, and Carroll University have to reset. Jake McChrystal. The ball goes to Connell. Matus passes back. I believe that's Schofield on the far side of the pitch. That is Schofield. He sends it long for Dio Adeason. And that one knocked out of play. Maroons will get a throw in here. They're going to get a quick throw in. Matthew Coe. And there's a long, look like a pass for Adeason. And Connell working on Romero, but Romero takes it away from him. Great challenge by Romero. And now here's Adeason. And he passes back to Romero. Romero over to Holquist, and he'll give it back to Johnson. And the Maroons will reset. He passes to Droblos, and they send it long. Ball bumped into the air, and then it's headed by Matus. Matus tried to set Lopez up, but Lopez couldn't get possession. Lopez over to Romero. Romero back. Back to Matus. Matus. Maroons looking for a shot. That's a shot from Lopez. It's blocked, and the Maroons once again will reset. Johnson over to Droblos. Droblos over to Schofield. Schofield challenged there, and the ball knocked out of play, but it would be a Maroons throw-in. Maroons with a short throw in. And it goes to Coe. Matthew Coe passes it back. Here's Johnson. Johnson over to Holquist. Holquist. Pass taken away there by Peanut Taylor. Meanwhile, we got a battle here between Connell and Holquist. Connell falls to the pitch. And looks like it will be a Carroll University free kick. 2-0 University of Chicago Maroons. Max Lopez with 2 goals, both assisted. One from Dio Adeosun, the other from Carter Romero. Carroll University sends it long. Long shot here, easily saved by Katsimpoulos. Here's Katsimpoulos, and he passes it over to Nate Johnson. Johnson to Holquist. Holquist finding Romero. Romero off the head of Taylor. The Maroons pass it back. Here's Holquist. Holquist looking for Adeosun. That pass easily intercepted by Resh Gauger. Number 15, Tate Resh Gauger. A nice through ball there. Now here's Adeosun. Adeosun setting it up. There's the cross. It's kicked out of play there by, well, kicked out of the net, I should say. Kicked out of the net area. And now here come the Maroons defense as Matus with a great chase down there to take that one away from Jake McChrystal. He passes over to Capitasto. Drablos back to Johnson. Johnson over to Holquist. Holquist. Over to Drablos. Drablos over to Matus. Here's Capitasto. Carter Romero now on the outside. Nice through ball here for Dio Adeosun. Adeosun with the cross to Lopez. Lopez with a shot easily saved by Peter Villafuerte. Though the goal did not work, though they did not get the goal on the back heel kick there from Lopez, the play was certainly there. Just a better stop there by Peter Villafuerte. Carroll University on the far side of the pitch trying to work down into the Maroons, deep into Maroons territory. That ball knocked out of play will lead to a Carroll University throw-in. Sort of a long throw-in there. Meanwhile, there's a battle over near the corner. A couple of Maroons players over there, and we get a whistle. And there'll be a foul. Looks like it'll go against Carroll University here. So the Maroons will get the free kick, and they'll take it in a hurry and get it right back over to Nate Johnson, who will look to Holquist. Holquist to Romero, and he got it right back. He gives it over to Johnson. Johnson over to Drablos. Drablos looking. He finds a teammate. That's Schofield. Now Drablos. Over to Schofield. Schofield. Maroons working down the pitch. Here's Lopez. Lopez over to Matus. After Matus gave him the ball initially. Now here's Dio Adeosun. Adeosun finds Cole. Matthew Cole trying to find a way into the penalty area. Cole looking for a teammate. He finds a man, and that's Matus. Vincent Matus with the goal. It is now 3-0, 3-0, University of Chicago Maroons. Great setup there. Matus wide open right in front of the net. Had plenty of time to set that shot up, and he puts it home, makes it 3-0 Maroons here. 30:56 remaining here in the first half. That goal for Matus, his second of the season. Long cross attempt there, intercepted by the Maroons. Capitasto looking for Adeosun. Adeosun's pass was intended for Cole, but it'll go out of play before it gets there. Throw in for Carroll University. A long throw in on the far side of the pitch, but it looks like Dio Adeosun takes it away. Johnson gets it back from Holquist, and then he sends it over to Droblos. Jack Kiskela, number 12, putting the pressure on the Maroons there as they send it long. And it's easily picked up there by Villafuerte, the keeper for Carroll University. Villafuerte sends it long. That one knocked away by Droblos over to Dio Adeosun. Adeosun looking long. He finds Carter Romero. Romero now working on Taylor. Romero with a shot. Saved by Villafuerte, but they got a chance at the rebound goal. And Lopez. Looks like that one will be saved. And the officials say that's out of play. It will be a goal kick for Villafuerte. But once again, the Maroons putting the pressure on Villafuerte here in the first half. Villafuerte, a freshman out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Maroons so far taking advantage of that inexperience of Peter Villafuerte. Meanwhile, here's Romero as he passes it back to Holquist. Matus. Matus has the latest goal in the match. And now here's Matthew Cole, the Maroons' leader in goals with 7 on the season. Or at least he was entering play, because now Max Lopez has 2 in the match. He now has 8 on the season. It is now Romero. Romero with the cross. And that looks like Cole. Cole may be looking to try to get that tie back on that goal lead for the Maroons. And that shot looked like Villafuerte may have got a piece of that one, or it was blocked. I'm not 100% sure here from my vantage point. Adeosun. Adeosun comes up with it there. And now here comes Carroll University. Johnson over to Holquist. And the Maroons trying to work back down the pitch. Holquist with a nice pass there to Lopez. Lopez over to Matus. Matus is going to give it back to Lopez, but Lopez was knocked to the pitch. And the officials are going to call Easy Valadez for that. So Issei Valadez will get credited with the foul there as he knocked Lopez to the pitch. Dio Adeosun will take the free kick. Carroll University does have a player set to come in. That player will be number 8, Matt Quint. So we will see him as soon as we can get a stoppage. Adeosun was looking for a teammate, but it completely missed everyone in white for the Maroons. Contact was made by Carroll University. And now here they go. They got to play along the corner. That one knocked down. Maroons still trying to figure it out as Capitasto comes up with it. Holquist right in the middle of the pitch calling for the ball there. But Capitasto will make the short pass to Droblos. Droblos over to Holquist. Here's Dio Adeosun trying to break down the defender, Connell. Nice through pass. They look for it. There's Dio Adeosun. He keeps it alive. Here's Cole. Cole has an opportunity. Ball still in the penalty area. And that one will go out of play. Looks like that will be a Maroons throw-in. Quick throw-in there for the Maroons as Holquist throws it in to Romero. Romero, let's see if he can set one up. He crosses it. Contact made by Carroll University. And now back the other way is Kiskela. But quickly stopped by the Maroons. Holquist. They give it up to Johnson. Johnson back to Holquist. Here's Romero. Romero goes right around Taylor and passes over to Vincent Matus.
It's Vicent, by the way. Not Vincent.
Vicent Matus. And that ball knocked out of play. And Carroll University now will get Matt Quint. They will bring him onto the pitch. And let's see who he brings out. Looks like it will be Jake McChrystal, number 20, coming off. So 8 for 20 if you're scoring at home on that sub for Carroll University. Villafuerte sends it long here. Off the head of Taylor. Off the head of Connell. They were trying to pass it to Quinn, who just came into the match. And a long pass there over the head of Carter. Knocked out a play by Taylor. And Holquist will throw it in. Here's Vicent Matus. Passes over to Holquist. Johnson over to Droblos. Droblos sends it long here down the pitch. And Cole falls to the ground as he and Quint both tried to make contact with the ball. And now we get a Maroons free kick. It'll be Matthew Coe getting ready to take it here. And here's Coe. Puts it in the air. Here's a shot attempt for the Maroons, and that one goes into the net.
That was Max Lopez again, I think, right?
And there was a header there, but I'm not sure the number. I'm going to wait till the PA announcer makes that one official. And that's the hat trick for Max Lopez. He's got 3 goals here in the first half. As the Maroons take a 4-0 advantage. That was Cole on the free kick. There was definitely contact in front of the keeper. And the PA announcer says Lopez, but we're going to check. We'll fill you guys in later to see if that officially stands. Meanwhile, play continues with the Maroons challenging the ball. And they may get a goal here as Cole will get it. He steals the ball right in front of the keeper and just puts it home. 5-0 Maroons, and the rout is on here in the first half. And the Maroons just a dominating first half performance here against the Carroll University Pioneers. They lead it 5-0. We got substitutions here for the Maroons as Carlos Guzman comes on for Jack Kiskala. Meanwhile, coming on for the Maroons, Peyton Lane has come on, number 18, as well as Kyle Ruark. So Kyle Rourke is in there as well. But 5-0 Maroons here. Long pass there. And a long shot from Carroll University. And that one well out of play. Not 100% sure if that one went through the goal post. My cameraman telling me no, it did not. Tim Helms working on the camera here, by the way, helping you get the visuals of what's going on the pitch here tonight at Stagg Field. Katzimpalis will send this one long on the goal kick. Carter Romero hesitated to get to the ball, and Peanut Taylor made contact with it. And now coming back the other way is Carlos Guzman, who just came in for Carroll University. Vicent Matus challenging him and pushes him off the ball, and the Maroons take possession. Schofield sends it long. And they pass it back to Johnson. Johnson over to Droblos, over to Schofield, and that one actually looked like the closest closest Carroll University player made contact with it and knocked it away, knocked the pass off target. But it looks like Carroll University will get the throw in. And then they bounce it right back out. Another quick throw in for the Maroons. This one taken away by Carroll University. Ball knocked away. And they're battling for it. And a hard challenge there. And looks like the official is going to say play on for advantage for Carroll University. Ball chased long there by Holquist. And Holquist passes it back to Johnson. Johnson to Droblos, over to Schofield. Schofield. And the Maroons pass it again, trying to work it down the field here. And they pass it over to Holquist. That was Cole on the pass. Holquist, right back to Cole. Cole working on Heffernan. And now the pass back for the Maroons to Holquist, to Matus. Matus going to set up another goal opportunity here to the newly entered Peyton Lane. But that one knocked away by Carroll University. Holquist over to Romero. Romero to Cole. Matthew Cole, a lone cross. Another opportunity for the Maroons to score, but that one just a little bit in front of Kyle Rourke, and it's easily picked up there by Villafuerte. So he will keep at least another goal off the board for the Maroons for the time being. Villafuerte sends it long. That one off the head of the Maroons. That was Capitasto that headed it. Maroons make the pass. Johnson over to Holquist. Holquist with a nice through ball there as he tries to pass to Lane. Lane gets it over to Romero. Romero back to Lane. Here's Lane. Over to Cole. Cole's going to try to reset. Ball knocked away by Carroll University, but possession maintained by the Maroons as Drablos come to the ball first. Ball being played along the far side of the pitch, and a bit of a soft pass there from the Maroons, but they were able to keep possession as Holquist comes up with it. A couple of the Maroons getting set to come on in just a moment. Here's Holquist. Holquist was looking for Rourke, but he was offsides. Maroons have a couple of subs getting ready to come on. One of them is number 7, Ben Brandt. The other is number 4, Gary Zhao. We'll see who they come on for when we get a stoppage in the action. Here's Johnson. That one taken away by Carroll University. They got an opportunity to score here, but the Maroons, once again, their tenacious defense staying with the play, not giving up on it despite the short turnover. Now a long pass down the pitch. That's Cole. Cole right now working on Valadez, and a long pass across the pitch. Villafuerte will get to it, but he's going to have to send that one along with his feet. He won't be able to pick it up as it leaves the penalty area. And now here's Quint. And now the throw-in from Carroll University. It will come from Peanut Taylor. And let's see what Taylor does. Looks like he wants to send it long here to a teammate, but doesn't have a solid lane. Actually, he does. He sends it long anyway. First contact was made by Carlos Guzman. Ball taken away here by Vicent Matus. Here's Schofield. Schofield looking down the pitch, and the Maroons pass it around. Capitasto over to Holquist, over to Romero. Romero looking for Lane. Peyton Lane out in front here, but he was unable to solidly possess the ball. Pass there by Matus, and looks like the Maroons' Rourke is offsides. So free kick coming here for Carroll University. Issei Valadez will send it away. Valadez sends it down long. Over the head of Vicent Matus. Contact was made by Quint, but now Carroll University's Heffernan, he passed it back to Taylor, who sends it over to Shea Connell. Holquist decides to pass it back to Katsimpoulos. And he'll send it long. Rourke was challenged there, but now we'll get these subs for the Maroons. As I mentioned, number 7, Ben Brandt, and number 4, Gary Zhao will come onto the pitch for the Maroons. So it looks like Cole will come off for Zhao. And that's Capitasto that will come off for Brand as the Maroons throw it in. Here's Johnson over to Holquist. Holquist gets it right back, but was unable to handle it as the pass goes out of play. And Carroll University will throw it in. Like Gary Zhao had some problems controlling that one, as now Taylor will throw it in. A long throw by Taylor, and the Maroons make the contact here. They kick it high into the air, and Peyton Lane whiffed on the head opportunity there. But now Lane with a great challenge there, almost was successful, but a whistle. Looks like it's going to be a foul, as he was battling Issei Valadez for the ball there at midfield. A little over 15 minutes remaining here in the first half with your University of Chicago Maroons leading 5-0. A hat trick from Max Lopez has led the day for the Maroons. Also a goal from Matthew Cohen. A long free kick there picked out of the air by Katsimpoulos. But Matthew Cohen with a goal as well for the Maroons. And, of course, Vicente Matus with the 5th goal for the Maroons. Carroll University working on the far side of the pitch here. And the well challenged there by Ben Brent, but a foul. And that'll lead to a Carroll University free kick. 3 Maroons getting set to come on here. Got 21, 22, and 25. We will officially introduce those 3 when they come on the pitch. Ball kicked along there by Carroll University. The Maroons made contact but were unable to control it. Peanut Taylor tries to sneak in the back door here. Now he's battling Holquist. Great challenge by Holquist into that far corner, pushing Taylor closer to the line. Great help from Romero. A nice cross by Taylor, but the Maroons get it out of there. Great defense by the Maroons. And now the pass from Carroll University as Taylor is battling, going at it there. I believe that's Johnson he's battling along that line. But the ball goes out of play. So now coming on for the Maroons, number 21, Bryce Millington. Number 22, Jonah Moore. And number 25, Jorge Branco. Coming on for Carroll University, number 11, Austin Scholes. Scholes will replace Tate Resch-Gauger.
All right, so 11's off, 27's off.
So Romero comes off, as does Vicente Matus. And I apologize, people. I missed that last substitution. Ball headed into the air.
Yeah, that's Drablos. That's 3. Okay.
And it looks like Sam Drablos was that last sub as that ball goes out of play for the Maroons. Long throw in there from Carroll University goes out of play. Twelve and a half minutes to go here in the first half with your Maroons up 5-0 over the Pioneers of Carroll University. They send it long here. And the Maroons now trying to work it down the pitch again. And there's a pass across the pitch to Jonah Moore, who just came on. And he gives it to another guy that just came on, Jorge Branco. Moore got it right back. Now here's Moore. Outside pass to Branco. Branco going to try to work on Taylor. And he was looks like he was trying to go for the cross there. Great help there by Issei Valadez as he knocks out a play. And then the Maroons will get a corner here. So the Maroons corner coming in. Chance to score, but they don't make a play on it. But they're going to try. They get another try out of here. Millington passed it back, and the shot is long, wide to the left. And it will be a Carroll University goal kick for Villafuerte. So once again, Carroll University avoids giving up a goal to a very determined Maroons team. Meanwhile, a sub here for Carroll University as Trevino Foucault comes on. And he replaced Matt Quint, number 8. Meanwhile, here's another opportunity for Bronco. Bronco working on the player that just came onto the pitch, Trevino Foucault, the freshman out of Westmont, Illinois, but the ball knocked out of play. And now Bronco will take the corner this time. Bronco, a freshman himself out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. And now they set it up as Moore has a nice cross. Rourke battling for the ball here. And looks like that one was knocked out of play. It'll be a free kick for Carroll University. So it indicates a foul against the Maroons, and they send it long. Maroons battling for the ball on the far side of the pitch. And here's the pass. This is Millington. Millington to Lane, and Lane tried to leave one for Millington, but Millington mistimed it. Ball knocked out of play, but that will be a Maroons corner, is the indication from the referees along the sidelines. Maroons so far tonight, 2 corners in this matchup. This will be their third. And it appears that will be Millington. No, it's not Millington. Millington's in the penalty box area. Here's a cross attempt here for the Maroons. They pass it inside. They get another setup. Here's a shot opportunity, and that one just inside the post. And the goal for Kyle Rourke.
Goal by 24, Kyle Rourke.
As the Maroons just continue to pour it on. It is 6-0 Maroons here, and we still have 9 minutes to play in the first half. Just a dominating performance on both sides of the pitch for the Maroons. This is a Maroons team that came in here undefeated in their previous 3 home matches, 3-0. And by a margin of those victories, a combined margin of 9-0 in those 3 victories. Now they've outscored their opponents 15-0 when playing here at Stagg Field through 3.5 matches. Maroons working down the pitch. Working back to work up, I should say. As now here's Holquist. Holquist over to Millington. Millington to Zhao. And now here's Brandt. Long pass is Bronco, Jorge Bronco, working it right back to Holquist. Holquist worked it over to a teammate, then got it right back, and then he passed it over to Jonah Moore. Moore right back to Holquist. Maroons now just trying to find an angle of attack as Nate Johnson takes possession. They work it on the far side of the pitch. This is Rourke. Back to Holquist. Holquist finds a teammate. That's Brent. Brent looking for Bronco, and he finds him. Bronco. But a nice cross. They got an opportunity here, but that one will be picked up easily by Villafuerte with the hard-charging Bryce Millington looking for a goal there. Millington, the sophomore out of West Orange, New Jersey, looking to get himself on the scoreboard in this match, but not meant to be on that play. Foul there against the Maroons. Free kick will be taken here for Carroll University. And here they go, a long free kick taken by Valadez. And it's taken away here by the Maroons. Now Bronco is going to try to start the counterattack. Bronco bothered by Taylor. A long pass there. Let's see if they can get there. They do. That's Rourke. Rourke looking for Bronco. And that one is into the back of the net for Jorge Bronco.
Assisted by 24, Kyle Rourke.
The freshman from Sao Paulo, Brazil, gets his first career goal as he puts that one home, giving the Maroons a 7-0 first half advantage over the Pioneers of Carroll University. And we still have 6.5 minutes to go in the opening half. So a hat trick from Max Lopez, a goal from Matthew Coe, a goal from Jorge Bronco, a goal from Vicente Matus. And the Maroons have just been dominant in this first half. I know I forgot one. I was trying to write that last one down here. But the Maroons just totally in control. The other goal from Kyle Rourke, which happened a few moments ago. Meanwhile, ball knocked out of play. Carroll University will throw it in. Throwing in from the far side of the pitch. It's a bit of a long throw down to that corner on the far side. And the ball knocked out of play. Looks like that should be a goal kick, but the official word, this will be a Carroll University corner. There's a far side corner coming from the Pioneers of Carroll University. That one headed into the air. And now another bad pass. And now here's Bronco charging again to try to get another counterattack. It's worked out for the Maroons so far. Ball sent long, headed away by the Maroons. Bronco looking for Millington. Ball taken away there by Golden. And Golden's long shot easily scooped up by Aaron Katsampalis, who's been pretty simple for him. Just stand there and let the teammates handle it along the sidelines. Hasn't really faced too many shots in this matchup so far. Brant passing it over here. Gives it over to Moore, and he gets it right back. Johnson passing to the far side of the pitch, and then he got it right back. And he passes over to Holquist. Holquist looking for a teammate. That's Bronco. And now here comes Moore. That one knocked out of play by Carroll University. That was Fukar that knocked it away. Johnson gets it from Holquist, and he sends it to the opposite side of the pitch, the far side of the pitch here. Schofield gets it right back. And now Holquist over to Moore. Moore to Bronco. Bronco trying to work down the pitch, and he did. He's using that speed, but it was knocked away. Jorge Bronco, a very fast player, as we've seen here in the past few minutes of action. Bryce Millington looking for Bronco. Bronco with a good challenge. And now he gets it to Millington. Millington going to look for the through ball. He's looking like he was going to set up Bronco, but Bronco was not ready to chase that one down the pitch, and it goes out of play. .3:11 remaining here in the half. The Maroons with a 7-0 advantage as Peanut Taylor throws it in for Carroll University. Ben Brandt takes it away from Shea Connell. Here's Moore. Moore passes it across the pitch to Schofield. And here's Rourke on the far side with the ball for the Maroons. Rourke gives it right back to Schofield, who looked like he was looking for Zhao there. But Zhao went the other way, and now Millington gives it up to Moore. Now Zhao gets possession of it for the Maroons. Here's Moore going back to Millington. Millington to Zhao. Millington back to Moore. Maroons right now just trying to find an angle. That's all this is right here. Is to make a lot of passing to shift the defense to find an angle to get the right shot. And they've been doing a lot of that here in this first half. pretty much right now, Carroll University just dropping everyone back. Sort of parking the bus almost, just not going to allow the Maroons to get a good shot on their keeper in these last 2 minutes of the half. Meanwhile, here's Jonah Moore. Moore with a nice move there around Fukar, and then he passed it right back to Bronco. Bronco to Holquist. Holquist over to Johnson. Johnson gives it right back to Holquist. Bronco. Here's Jonah Moore. Jonah Moore over to Peyton Lane. Lane over to Zhao. Peyton Zhao passing it back to Nate Johnson. Johnson trying to move it down the pitch here. Here's Rourke. Rourke over to Schofield on the far side of the pitch. Schofield passing it back to Zhao. Zhao finding Lane. Lane looked like he was going to try to backheel that one, but it was deflected by Carroll University as we approach the 1 minute remaining mark here in the first half.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Here come the Maroons. They work it a long pass here. That one intended for Millington, just a little too long. And out of play as Villafuerte will get the goal kick. Right now, the Maroons pretty much just practicing technique here, just trying to practice passing and shifting the defense and working angles to attack. With Carroll, with the Pioneers not even coming up to pressure the ball at this point of the match. Meanwhile, the header by Bronco goes to Peyton Lane. Shea Connell. He passed it to Patrick Heffernan.
After I see 0, you hit the order, but not yet.
10, 9.
And we are inside 10 seconds to go in the half.
6, 5, 4.
And the long pass here by the Maroons will end the first half. A dominating first half for your University of Chicago Maroons as they lead it 7-0 over the Carroll University Pioneers. And we will be back with second half action here at Stagg Field. You're currently watching University of Chicago men's soccer here on the Maroons Broadcast Network, powered by the Illinois Media School.
The University of Chicago athletics program aims to enrich the life of the whole person and is invested in competitive excellence. Your contributions to the Friends of Maroon Athletics enhance the student-athlete experience for all teams. Help us build on the already exceptional foundation of success for which UChicago is recognized. Support UChicago student-athletes by making a gift to Friends of Maroon Athletics today.
My name is Josh Schofield, and I'm going to be an incoming fourth year at UChicago. I'm from Oberlin, Ohio, a little outside of Cleveland. I was probably the first one in my family on my dad's side to play soccer growing up. I mean, everyone kind of plays soccer from a young age. But actually, I admire my dad a lot for like getting into the game and learning a lot about it, and even coaching me some as little as he knew from an early age. But like most kids, I played soccer, basketball, baseball as a kid, and then soccer kind of stuck as I got older. So that's kind of how it happened. So I'm molecular engineering and public policy, and no, I do not. I have interest in like renewable energy and kind of future energy modeling and simulation. So probably in research in some capacity, but that's where I'm at right now. Like fettuccine Alfredo. I really like doing musicals in middle school and high school. That's not something I like lead with off the bat, especially as an athlete. My friends lovingly give me some crap for it, but yeah, that's something that I like to do a lot. Main parts, I was Boy George in The Wedding Singer, like the Adam Sandler 80s movie. So that was a pretty formative role for me. I think a lot of it is seeing like how hard my friends work, and feeling like I'm not doing enough when I see them doing so much and waking up, whether it's like going to the training room to tend to injuries or staying up late, getting early to finish studying for a test they felt like they weren't quite prepared for yet. I think that's what really motivates me, to know they're doing it, and so I feel like I should be doing it too.
Every team that plays is going to give their best day, so come out flying. 1, 2, 3, Chicago!
I think we have a really deep squad. I just think like a lot of players just come in and they contribute like 100%, and this all really just starts from practicing. I think in practices, the coaches really like make sure we're at like the highest standard possible, and so when we come to a game, it's really almost just another practice, and we're really just always going at it, trying to step it up and like just score goals and just be dynamic.
We're really working together. We've worked in practice just like bailing each other out, working for each other, running back, keeping it really compact and tight, and it's been good to finally get some results from it.
It's rough sometimes, I mean, when it's physical, but I always love a competition. I mean, I always love when it's harder to create. Which means like I have to be more creative, or when the other team really is just showing us different types of formations in the defense that we haven't seen before, like today, and we have to come up with a way to get the goals and get the win.
When you're in college, you kind of find out who you are. And throughout your 4 years, you develop yourself with all the different experiences, which leads into dedicating yourself to your community, to your family. So when you're a senior, you're coming out a well-rounded person.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests outside of the classroom and outside of the court or field. I've had the ability to get into different activities and organizations, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
Getting to be involved in a lot of different things, ranging from obviously being a student athlete to getting involved with my campus and my community, and not only being allowed to do that, but being encouraged to do that.
The opportunity to be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, to have the professors know me on a personal level, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference. It really helps you develop thinking from other people's perspectives and looking at problems from outside the box.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
I've definitely learned how to really be myself. I found out, yes, I am actually a good leader, and yes, I can actually put myself forward because I am good enough. I can do it.
Coming in to college, I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of different career goals, and I've learned so much about myself that I was always like growing and changing.
When I got to college, it forced me to step up and become more of a leader, and I think that was something I had the capability of doing, and forever grateful that being at a Division III school gave me that opportunity.
You have to dedicate your time in the classroom, you have to dedicate your time in the gym, on the field, on the court.
Our coaches and the entirety of the athletic department, they valued the student athlete going out into community and trying something new and getting involved in campus life.
You can get involved in so many different things. So the possibilities are truly limitless for what you can do with your college experience. You can kind of make it your own in the Division III setting. So I would encourage people who want to have flexibility to pursue different interests and passions to go D3.
The University of Chicago athletics program aims to enrich the life of the whole person and is invested in competitive excellence. Your contributions to the Friends of Maroon Athletics enhance the student-athlete experience for all teams. Help us build on the already exceptional foundation of success for which UChicago is recognized. Support UChicago student-athletes by making a gift to Friends of Maroon Athletics today.
Welcome back here to the University of Chicago. Welcome back to University of Chicago men's soccer here on the Maroons Broadcast Network, powered by the Illinois Media School. The University of Chicago Maroons with a dominating first half, a 7-0 advantage over the Carroll University Pioneers. 7 goals. They got 3 from Max Lopez, 1 from Vicent Matus, 1 from Matthew Coe, and 1 from Kyle Rourke and Jorge Bronco. Maroons just in total control of this match as we still have 45 minutes to play here. I'm Chris Rouse here on the call. Remember, this presentation is powered by the Illinois Media School. For more information and careers in broadcasting, go to beonair.com. That's Be On TV, Be On Radio, beonair.com for more. As we are ready to start the second half.
Go ahead and reset the clock.
It appears that this one, on the scoreboard, it looks like this one is decided, but you never want to say that in sports. It's now Peyton Lane will start the second half for the Maroons here. While the Maroons do have a big lead, stranger things have happened in different sports. So you never want to write an opponent off. As now Peyton Lane starts us off, and the Maroons begin the second half here on the Maroons Broadcast Network, powered by the Illinois Media School. Maroons passing the ball along the far side of the pitch here. End of the game for the Maroons right now with the ball is number 23, Zachary Pierce. He passes it back. That was Sam Barovic, number 2, who's in the match. Long pass here by the Maroons as Peanut Taylor makes contact there for Carroll. And a long pass. Panos Vulgaris, number 16, is in the match for the Maroons. Taylor passes it there for Carroll, ball on the far side of the pitch. And now here's Peyton Lane. Peyton Lane with a nice pass there as he gets it over to Zachary Pierce. Pierce looking for Bronco. Bronco works it down to the corner. Here's Bronco. Bronco's cross intercepted by Carroll University. And now the Maroons' Bryce Millington has possession of it. Millington passes it over to Brady Ryder. So the Maroons pretty much emptying their bench. Mike Babst, his Maroons just pretty much didn't get all of his Maroons some time on the pitch in this one here tonight. The ball almost headed out of play before it actually is officially knocked out of play by the Maroons. I believe that was Pierce that had the last contact and led it to the Carroll throw-in, and Pierce comes in. He makes the nice play there. Bronco looking for Zhao. And now here's Pierce. Pierce to Barovic. Long pass there by Brady Ryder. And we got a battle for the ball here as Taylor knocks that one out of play. Panos Vulgaris looks like he will take the corner on the far side of the pitch here for the Maroons. But based off what Kevin Quigg is doing, running towards that corner, looks like it'll be a short pass in. Or maybe not. I see Quigg going back away. So Quigg sort of just an option here unless they do decide to go short. Maroons will cross. Vulgaris' cross is in front of the net. A perfect kick there, but that one just too much on it. Perfect placement of the corner, but Barovic unable to get solid contact to get that one into the net. And we'll get a goal kick for Carroll University. Long kick there. Controlled by Jonah Moore, number 22 for the Maroons. Here's Moore. The Maroons pass it back. Here's Pierce. Pierce with a nice move. And then he gives it up to Millington. Calvin Walters is in the net now for the Maroons. Number 0, the goalkeeper. Still trying to get a number on the new goalkeeper into the match for Carroll right now. Here's Pierce. And Pierce, nice challenge there by Carroll University. They get the takeaway. This is Resh Gauger. Tate Resh Gauger pushing it up. And after that contest, the challenge by the Maroons, they end up with the ball. Millington over to Bronco, and now back to Pierce. And right back to Bronco. Jorge Bronco decides to pass it back. Connor Thompson, number 33, is the goalkeeper in net for Carroll. As we get a long pass here, Panos Voulgaris. Voulgaris trying to make a move around Taylor, and he kicks it right into the hands of Thompson. He had a teammate, I believe that was Lane, running right down the middle of the pitch, trying to get the header there. But Thompson snags it out of the air and sends it long. A missed kick there and a foul against the Maroons as Tate Resh Gauger takes the contact there. Free kick coming here from Carroll University. And the free kick comes, a long free kick, and picked out of the air by Walters. That was Bayer that took the free kick for Carroll University. Zachary Pierce sends it long. He was looking for Lane. Now Lane is in pursuit with Bayer, and that one just kicked out of play by Connor Thompson. And some of the fans here happy to get that ball, as Zachary Pierce now will throw it in. And the fans throw the ball back into the field of play there, but just behind the field of play, I should say. Nice challenges. We got 15 on 15 there with Resh Gauger going at Kevin Quigg. Here's Zhao. Zhao looking for a teammate. He looked like he found one there. Looked like he was going to hit Moore, but Moore was unable to control the ball. Zachary Pierce. Pierce sends it long. This is Panos Voulgaris. Voulgaris had a solid shot attempt last time, but it was saved by Thompson. Moore, back to Voulgaris. Voulgaris with a nice pass. It was deflected away and cleared out there by Carroll University. And now ball possessed by the Maroons, Brady Ryder. And now here they come back up the pitch. Nice move by Voulgaris on the fake pass. He sends it back to Millington. Millington over to Pierce. Pierce down to the far side, to the near side corner here. And that one knocked out of play will set up a University of Chicago Maroons corner from Jorge Bronco, who tried to cross it. So Jorge Bronco now will take the corner kick here for the Maroons. And Bronco, that one kicked into the air by Millington. Saved easily by Thompson. And now Thompson trying to set up the play to send the ball down the pitch here. And that's a high kick. Actually not even, well, just barely got across midfield there. And Millington did a great job just using that second jump to get the head on it there. Millington passing it back. Pass it back to Berovic there. Now the Maroons find Lane. Lane with a bad pass, and here they come the other way in Carroll University for Carroll University. Zachary Pierce is going to win the battle of this ball here. Let's see what he does with it. He decides to give it up to Jorge Bronco, Bronco now challenged on the ball there. Great challenge by Chad Peterson, number 10 in orange for Carroll University. Now Zachary Pierce keeps that one alive. High into the air as Peyton Lane tries to get it. And the Maroons continue to head the ball around there. As now Jorge Bronco makes contact to get control of it. Had it taken away on the challenge there by Carroll University. That pass taken away by Pierce. And now over to Gary Zhao. Here's Lane. Lane had it taken away. Here's Carroll University trying to get back the other way. The Maroons looks like they're going to collapse on the ball here. Instead, a nice little pass there on the through ball. And here's an opportunity here for Carroll University. Zachary Pierce challenging the ball of Tate Reschgauger. And they pass it back. A long shot there. Easily saved by Calvin Walters. As he keeps this one a shutout for the Maroons right now at 7-0. Maroons on the far side of the pitch. And they pass it over to Berevic. And now here's Pierce. That's Berevic. So Berevic actually did get that one. The first one looked like it was going to him, but instead went elsewhere. Quigg. And they pass it right back to Berevic. At this point of the game, Maroons really just out there for technique training at this point, just trying to make sure they can find passing and find the right passes, find the right lanes to attack, get these guys some reps on the pitch with a 7-0 advantage. And, of course, run clock, but, I mean, the clock is always running, so that's sort of a moot point for me to make that statement. 7-0 Maroons here, 34-22 to go in the match. A long kick here. That ball headed into the air by the Maroons, and a couple of players almost collide. That was 21-22. That was Moore and Millington. And a long through ball here. Bronco, look at that speed from Jorge Bronco. Got his first career goal in the first half of this matchup. Pierce gives it up to Lane. And the pass there from Quigg goes to the middle of the pitch to Millington. And the Maroons continue to try to work down the field here. Nice pass there, but it was taken away. They were looking for Quigg, but a nice battle for the ball there, as I believe that was Jake McChrystal that made the challenge and knocked it away for Carroll University. And now Connor Thompson will take the free kick here for Carroll University. Connor Thompson sends it long. And the Maroons make contact with it first on the header. McChrystal on the cross there. Headed away by Vulgaris. And easily secured there by Calvin Walters. As now he'll pick it up as he saw the pressure coming from Jack Kiskala. They pass to Pierce. Pierce over to Bronco. Ball knocked out of play. If results hold, the Maroons will go to 4-0-0 at home. And they would have outscored opponents 16-0 in these 4 games. I feel like I may have just hit him with the broadcaster jinx by pointing that out. Probably should have saved that one for the end, but right now the Maroons with a 7-0 advantage. Now here's Peyton Lane. Lane with a nice pass to Vulgaris. Vulgaris with this shot off the top of the crossbar. Shot opportunity for the Maroons, that time blocked. And now Pierce comes to get it. They send it long, and the Maroons are able to maintain possession there, or regain possession as Zhao comes up with it. And a nice pass there by the Maroons as they're trying to work it down the field. Ball knocked away. And here comes Carroll back the other way, and a tackle on the far side of the pitch leads to a foul, and Carroll University will get a free kick. You're watching University of Chicago men's soccer here on the Maroons Broadcast Network, powered by the Illinois Media School. I'm Chris Rouse here on the call We are coming to you live from Stagg Field, where your Maroons have a dominating 7-0 advantage, led by a hat trick in the first half from Max Lopez. A goal from Matthew Cole. Meanwhile, we got a long kick opportunity here. That one headed into the air. And the ball is loose. The Maroons are chasing it down here. And that's Quigg battling with McChrystal for the ball. And a nice cross there, but that one just a little too long. An opportunity for Carroll to get on the board. And now Shea Connell was chased to the corner, and the ball knocked away on the challenge by the Maroons. And now along the far side of the pitch is Voulgaris, Panos Voulgaris. And we got a foul. But as I mentioned, the hat trick from Max Lopez, a goal from Vicente Matus, Matthew Cole with a goal, Kyle Rourke and Jorge Branco. Those are your 7 goals in the match for the University of Chicago Maroons. So a free kick coming here from Carroll University. It's on the far side of the pitch. And there's a long free kick there. Pierce in pursuit of the ball here. And now he's being blocked out by Andy Golden, who makes a quick throw in to Patrick Hefferon. Golden gets it back. He sends it down. McChrystal battled. Great play there by Barovic to knock it away. We're going to get a goal kick here from Calvin Walters. And he passes it in. Here's Pierce. He sends it long. Quigg and Golden make head contact. Both made contact with the head. But Carroll ended up with the ball. But after the long kick back the other way, the Maroons get it away. They get it back. And Pierce was coming. It looked like they were going to try to set up for the through ball from Peyton Lane. But Peyton Lane looked like he tripped over the ball there. Here's Millington. Millington passing the lane. Back to Millington. Millington over to Barovic. They find Zachary Pierce. Pierce over to Branco. Branco looking for Lane, and that pass will be taken away by Mark Baer. Pierce with the quick throw in for the Maroons. Here's Kevin Quigg. Quigg over to Voulgaris. Voulgaris passing it back to Gary Zhao. Far side of the pitch here for the Maroons as the pass is made for Kevin Quigg, but it's knocked out of play. And it will be a Connor Thompson goal kick for Carroll University. Maroons jumped out on Carroll University pretty early with 2 quick goals from Max Lopez. And then they just poured it on, continued to pour it on from there as almost everyone got into the scoring act. Chad Peterson in possession for Carroll University here. Tried to find McChrystal, who was looking for Peanut Taylor. And that ball goes long as now Taylor sends it over to Thompson. Carroll University sending it long as Pierce headed it over to Millington, and he headed it right back to him. Pierce to Branco. Branco knocked off the ball. Great challenge there by Peterson. And after a long delay, the officials finally decide, yes, it will be a Carroll University throw-in. And now here comes Branco. Branco pushing it back the other way here for the Maroons. Nice through ball to Lane. The official says Lane is onside. Lane trying to break down the defender. Nice pass by Lane. He was looking for Voulgaris, but the ball is still alive here as Gary Zhao runs it down, and they're still in the penalty area sort of here, just not too far anyway. They set it back up. Shot attempt for the Maroons. That one just wide as they try to set up the header for Peyton Lane. Goal kick for Carroll University. Peyton Lane did a great job cutting back door there to get set up for the header. Unfortunately, the ball just a little long, out of play. And now Thompson will send the goal kick down. And the Maroons come up with the ball. This is Zachary Pierce. Ball passed back, and here's Thompson. Thompson sends it long, and sort of a high jump there for Pierce. Definitely put his effort into that one as he was able to head it there. Ball knocked away, and now the Maroons push it back the other way. Panos Voulgaris pushing the other way. And Voulgaris knocked down, and that was Patrick Hefferin that took him down. Panos Voulgaris, a junior out of Champaign, Illinois. So University of Illinois country there. But he came up to the big city here where he plays soccer for the Maroons. Pierce, they get it to Lane. Lane with a shot attempt, saved by Thompson, but the Maroons still have a chance to score here. They decide to reset. Quigg looking for Pierce. Pierce going to have a long run here, and he is just unable to keep that one in play. And it will be a goal kick for Carroll University. Great effort there by Zachary Pierce, just unable to keep the ball in play and to continue the Maroons' attack on Connor Thompson. Thompson sending it down. Kevin Quigg heads it away to Panos Voulgaris. Here's Millington. Millington passed it off there. Now the Maroons trying to work down the pitch. And they're still going with it there. And they pass it over to Pierce. Pierce finding Bronco. Bronco battling. And it appeared that one went out of play. It'll be a quick throw-in for Carroll University. And it's a long throw-in into traffic as that ball knocked out of play. Looks like it should be a Maroons throw-in here. Let's see the official call. And it will be a foul against the Maroons. So Chad Peterson will take the long free kick here. Right in front of his own bench. Peterson sends it long. Ball in the air, knocked away by the Maroons. And it'll go back out towards midfield where Mark Bayer will send it long again. But once again, the Maroons get a header on it here as Kevin Quigg passes over to Pierce. And Pierce, he sends it long for a teammate. That one over the head of Peyton Lane. And the battle for the ball here. But it's picked up by Carroll University as Peanut Taylor. Taylor sends it long. And now we're kicked away by Barovic. Got a battle on the far side there as Hefferin looked like he was going to fall down there. He's battling with Quigg and Voulgaris. And now here's Millington. Millington over to Zhao. Zhao over to Bronco and right back to Pierce. Here's Zhao. Zhao to Lane and right back to Zhao. Here's Voulgaris. And he'll pass it outside to Jonah Moore on the far side of the pitch. Moore to Zhao, back over to Millington. And now here's Zachary Pierce. Maroons will make a switch, by the way. Standing at midfield is number 24, Kyle Rourke, who has a goal in this match. So once again, pretty much Maroons just getting guys extra reps at this point of the match. There's a long pass. Lane has it. They say he stays on side, and he was challenged for the ball there. And it'll be a foul against Lane, and we'll get another free kick for Carroll University. Connor Thompson sends it long. Ball headed away. By the Maroons. Taylor in a battle there with Vulgaris, and Taylor wins the challenge there. He tries to find a teammate, and that pass just a little bit long, and looks like it'll be out of play, and the officials indicate goal kick for Calvin Walters. So Kyle Rourke will come on. Already has a goal in the match. And if you are scoring at home, that will be 24. It'll be 24 onto the pitch, replacing 15 for the Maroons. So Kevin Quigg comes out. Vulgaris battling forward and actually won the challenge there. As now here's Lane. Cross pitch pass there. Over to Bronco. Bronco to Pierce. Pierce on the cross. They set one up, but that one just out of play for another Carroll University goal kick. It appeared the Maroons came out this evening on a mission. And they put up 7 first-half goals, and now it's pretty much just been let guys get their reps here and work on our technique here in this second half. Battle for the ball here. Nice challenge by Bronco, but unfortunately it looks like Zhao. That foul may be against Zhao as he knocked Peterson down. Bronco with a solid battle for the ball there. And Zhao came in to help. But when Zhao came in, that's when Peterson fell to the pitch. Also, Carroll University getting ready to make another, actually going to make a trio of substitutions here. They got Dom DeLuca, Jason Sanderfoot, and Samuel Baxter all set to come on. Meanwhile, after the long free kick here, the Maroons make contact. Zachary Pierce looked like he may have got kicked in the hand there. I saw him holding his hand after the ball bounced off of him there. Peyton Lane with a long battle for the ball there. And a whistle. It's a foul. Looks like it'll be against Issei Valadez here, or maybe Valadez will get the free kick. So, yeah, so Carroll University will get the free kick as Thompson gets set to send it away here for Carroll University. Thompson sending it long. Gets into the penalty area, but the Maroons play it on. What a kick by Zhao to send it back the other way. Mark Bayer will just pass it back there to Connor Thompson. And looks like he may have just gotten inside the box as he picked it up and rolled it right back to Mark Bayer. And Peterson tried to make the pass there, but Pierce intercepts. Millington, his pass will go out of play. Looks like he was intending for Bronco to go long on the through ball there, but now here are the subs for Carroll. We got 22 for 15. So that will mean that Resh Gauger comes off for Sanderfoot. Coming off now will be Issei Valadez, so 4 is out of the match, as is number 12, Jack Kilskala. So Kiskala will come out off the pitch. Maroons working on the far side. This is Vulgaris with it here, looking for a teammate. And now Taylor makes contact with it, and that one will roll out of play. Maroons will get a quick throw in. Maybe not so quick as they pull it down here. Trying to find the right player to be the receiver. Ball knocked out of play again. Another quick throw in for the Maroons. As Rourke had it and he lost it there. And now a through ball there as Berevic intercepts that through ball attempt from Carroll University. Millington passing it back. And now the ball finds its way over to Berevic. And Berevic with a great job sort of just going right around Charlie Coonan, number 21 for Carroll University. Here's Voulgaris. And Voulgaris tried to stutter step there around Thompson. And then it almost threw Voulgaris' cadence off in his strides. But good to see danger averted by both players there. Narrowly averted, I should say, as Thompson sends it down. And back the other way as Peterson sends it long. Charlie Coonan in pursuit. Charlie Coonan being a bit of an irritant here for Carroll. He sort of pressured those Maroons defenders whenever they pass the ball back. And meanwhile, on the other ring, we got a great attempt there by Kyle Rourke. Definitely been an irritant to Carroll University with his one goal in this match. And then, of course, you just saw the effort right there as he tried to get another one. Bronco had the ball headed away from him. Well, his pass was headed away from his teammate. He was looking for Lane there. Here's Pierce. Pierce battling for it as he challenges Sanderfoot, and the ball is knocked out of play. Quick throw in as Sanderfoot gets it from Peterson. And now here is Shea Connell. Connell actually playing in the defense here. He's listed as a forward. They're going to pretty much just add him to the back, try to make sure they keep the Maroons off the board any more in this match. Meanwhile, a long pass there. Intercepted on the header by Carroll University. Here's Millington. Millington was looking for Lane, and Lane, it appeared, went the wrong way on the play as Millington's pass goes the other way. So someone zigged when they should have zagged on that one, as now here comes Carroll University back the other way. Millington now intercepts that pass. And no foul there as Peterson pushes it up the field for Carroll University after Bronco fell to the pitch. Bronco now working his way around the Carroll defense, and Peyton Lane put the brakes on there. It looked like Bronco wanted to hit him with a nice through ball, give him a chance to possibly get on the board with a goal here. But instead, Thompson will play it on. Meanwhile, looking down at the midfield area, Kevin Quigg going to return to action for the Maroons. There's also a Carroll University player being checked out. I believe that's Issei Valadez down there on the trainer's table. Meanwhile, here comes the Maroons as they pass it back to Zachary Pierce. Pierce challenging the ball here against Peterson. And now Peterson with a great angle here as Pierce trying to push him off the ball here. And he was trying to get the cross there, but the Maroons knock it away. And a nice pass there by the Maroons as Voulgaris with a cross there. No teammate really in sight there, as now Sanderfoot will gain possession for Carroll University. Great pressure by Bronco, and it forces a turnover as now Lane comes up with it. They pass it back to Zhao, and now Peanut Taylor comes up with it as now Panos Voulgaris running down to the corner. Voulgaris tried to cross it. It was headed into the air by Hefferon of Carroll University. Now Millington. Pass it to the far side of the pitch. That was Moore. And now Voulgaris on his cross. Headed into the air by Taylor. And that one looks like it will go out of play. And we will get subs here as Carlos Guzman comes back on for Carroll University, as does for your Maroons, number 15, Kevin Quigg. Quigg will replace Bryce Millington. And we await to see who Guzman will replace here for Carroll University. And it will be Patrick Hefferon. So 14 for 24 for Carroll University, 15 for 21 for the Maroons on that last substitution if you are scoring at home. And that pass knocked out of play off the leg of Jonah Moore. And it will lead to another Carroll University throw-in on the far side of the pitch. Taylor throws it in. And the header goes to Quigg for the Maroons, and the Maroons now control possession of the ball. Here's Pierce. Over to Bronco. That one knocked out of play. That was Peterson that knocked it away. Quick throw in there by Pierce. Right to Kevin Quigg. Here's Zhao. Zhao sends it down for Bronco. Bronco, let's see, he's got a couple of guys in the box if he wants to cross. Instead, he just goes for the simple pass. And an opportunity for the Maroons to score. Knocked down by Thompson. Kyle Rourke trying to get what would have been his second goal of the match. And now Thompson will send it down. Wow, this game is pretty much decided at this point. Looking at the scoreboard, the Maroons, these guys out here for the Maroons, they're trying to get on the board too. They want to show that they belong out there as part of the main unit. And definitely upholding this shutout will help their case. But these guys off the bench, they've done their job. They've continued the dominance that the starters provided them in the first half. They've continued the advantage, and they've continued to play as well as they can to show why they're so good, why they deserve a spot on this Maroons team. Meanwhile, Peterson pushing the other way. That ball knocked away by the Maroons. And a quick header there to get it out of harm's way for the Maroons. And a nice sliding tackle there. I'm not sure if Bronco actually made contact there. Three players made contact with the Carroll University player who was golden there. Three players coming on for Carroll. One of them is Ty Michalowski, number 18. Number 30, Benjamin Johnson is on. And I believe that's 19, Robbie Nackreiner, who's also in. Actually, yeah, Nackreiner just threw the ball in, and it's a long throw in that goes out of play for a Maroons goal kick. 7:50 to go in the match. Only thing left to find out is can the Maroons hold on to this shutout. And they pass it back. Pierce looking down for Bronco. Here's Jorge Bronco looking for a teammate, looking for Lane. And Lane was actually in the right spot, but he lost it. I'm not sure if he lost it in the lights or just fooled himself on that one. But the Maroons get the ball right back. They push it down the field. Voulgaris. Panos Voulgaris. He's been very aggressive here. Had a shot attempt earlier that was just saved by Connor Thompson. He just outright caught it. But it was a good opportunity. And I mean, that happens sometimes in sports, especially in soccer. You can get a good shot, just a better defensive play. As the ball rolls out of play, Carroll University will get a goal kick here. Connor Thompson. He sends it down here. And that's Kevin Quigg, who heads it over to Zhao, and a whistle. Looks like we're going to get a foul. As Zhao and Benjamin Johnson were battling for the position to get the possession of the ball, and the foul called against Zhao. Connor Thompson on the free kick, sends it down for Carroll. Shea Connell comes over with it here for Carroll University. Connell had that one knocked away via the header from Jonah Moore. It will lead to a Carroll throw-in on the far side of the pitch. Peanut Taylor will throw it in. Taylor throws it long, actually too long, as the Maroons end up making the first contact with the ball, but it will lead to a Carroll corner. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the match. It's now Calvin Walters, likely to be tested here on this corner. Let's see what Carroll University can do. And there's the cross. I believe that was Quigg that made contact with it for the Maroons. But now the ball goes back to the corner, and out of play, Maroons will get the throw in as Jonah Moore sort of just forced the Pioneers player out of play there to lead to a throw in. I believe that was Guzman on the far side of the pitch, forced out by Moore. Meanwhile, the quick throw in from the Maroons. And that was sent down the pitch. As Peyton Lane comes up with it, defended by Peanut Taylor and Samuel Baxter. And Quigg with a body pass there as the Maroons send it back. And now here's Berevic. Berevic over to Bronco. And Bronco quickly gave that one up to Quigg. And Quigg over to Bronco. Here come the Maroons. Ball knocked away. Secured by Benjamin Johnson for Carroll University. Long pass there. The Maroons come up with it. Kevin Quigg working down the pitch. Quigg with a nice pass as he leaps over a Carroll University defender. Bronco with a nice through ball. Here's another chance for Rourke, and he comes in flying as Thompson lays out for it to keep him from getting the goal. Almost a collision there in the penalty area, but a great save by Thompson. But great effort from Rourke, looking for his second goal of the match. .226 to go. You're watching University of Chicago men's soccer here on the Maroons Broadcast Network, powered by the Illinois Media School. For more information and careers in broadcasting, go to beonair.com. That's Be on TV, Be on Radio, beonair.com. I'm Chris Rouse here on the call with your Maroons leading the Carroll University Pioneers 7-0 here in the second half. They've got a hat trick out of Max Lopez, did the Maroons. A goal from Matthew Cole, a goal from Kyle Rourke, and also two additional goals, one from Vicente Matus and the other from Jorge Bronco. Maroons working the ball around near midfield. Just over 90 seconds remaining in this matchup. where the Maroons will advance to 7-0-1 on the season. Meanwhile, Carroll University will fall to 0-7-1. Still yet to get a win so far this season are the Pioneers. And meanwhile, here's Rourke. Rourke with a backheel pass there. Now Pierce comes in, sort of with the high knees there, trying to find a teammate. And we've officially reached the 1 minute remaining mark here in the match. Pierce passing it back there to Berevic. And the Maroons will just continue to work the ball back as Brady Ryder was the recipient of the pass from Berevic. And there's a pass there, nice little cross. And that won't be sent down as Berevic makes contact with it. Inside 20 seconds to go in the match. Nice takeaway there by Jason Sanderfoot. As Zachary Pierce passed it there to Quigg. Carroll University has sent it down. And that will do it for your action this evening here at Stagg Field as the University of Chicago Maroons men's soccer team. They dominate the Carroll University Pioneers from start to finish. They win it 7-0. They get a hat trick out of Max Lopez. They get a goal from Matthew Cole, a goal from Kyle Rourke, a goal from Jorge Bronco, and one from Vicente Matus. And they shut out their opponents in all 4 of their matchups at home so far this season, shutting them out by a combined total of 16-0 here at Stagg Field. And that will do it for us here at Stagg Field. So once again, your final, the University of Chicago Maroons. They defeat the Carroll University Pioneers 7-0. This has been University of Chicago men's soccer here on the Maroons Broadcast Network, powered by the Illinois Media School. For all of our crew here at Stagg Field, I'm Chris Rouse. Thank you and take care, guys. Have a good evening.